Hi everybody, it's Chef Nicole. Welcome back to my kitchen. I'm here today on behalf of the Kitchener Market to share with you some tips that you can take into the new year. We all know at the beginning of the new year, we set New Year's resolutions for health, wellness, and all kinds of things. But it can really quickly just fall off our radar, or it just seems like it's too hard to just keep up doing the tasks and things associated with our health and wellness. So even though we know we should be doing it, sometimes it just seems a little bit too much. So I'm hoping that in this video, I can share with you some tips and ideas to make it easier for you to hit all of your New Year's goals. The first thing I'm going to show you guys is a little trick that I use in my kitchen all the time. On a Sunday evening, I will often take a full tray of chicken breasts and just season them with a variety of different herbs and spices, and then pop them in the oven, and then I kick back and enjoy a cup of coffee while some lunches or meals for the week cook in the oven without any help from me. So I'm just going to let you know the different seasonings that I'm using. Here I just have a really simple one. It's just some garlic powder and some Italian seasoning. Super versatile, can be used in pretty much anything. My kids love chicken Caesar salads, so I often do up a tray of these just for them to use throughout the week. So what I'm gonna do is actually season my chicken breasts with different seasonings, a couple of them with each. And because they're just dried herbs and I'm not adding any sauces or anything right now, I'm gonna be able to bake these in the oven all together and it's not gonna be any problem at all. So in this one, it's kind of my Tex-Mex feel. Got a little bit of cumin, some chili powder. Garlic goes in everything. If you guys have been tracking or watching any of my videos, you are gonna see some common ingredients, and garlic is definitely one of them. So I've got some garlic powder in here, and the secret that I really like that I've been adding to all of my dishes recently is just a little tiny pinch of cinnamon. So shh, don't tell anybody. Keep it a secret when you make yours at home. That's my little tip. When I do chili powder, I do a little bit of cinnamon in there as well, and it is delicious. So again, I'm just gonna season up a couple of my chicken breasts here. And then for my final little mix, super simple, just some garlic powder and some ginger. And this is gonna be great for an Asian salad that I'm gonna show you guys how to make here today. So I'm just gonna get this last little bit of seasoning on here. And then of course, salt. Make sure that you salt all of your dishes. We don't want it to be salty, but don't be afraid of salt. We do want salt to add and enhance the flavor of our dishes. So we don't want to be afraid of it, okay? I'm using kosher salt, which I really like. And then, or even Himalayan sea salt often makes an appearance in my kitchen just because I love the added minerals. So here we go, just a little bit of oil over that. And then I am gonna get this popped into the oven, and I'm gonna show you a few other ways to speed up your meal prep this new year. On to some delicious vegetables now. One of the things that I always think about as a personal chef when I'm working in my clients' kitchens and things like that is choosing vegetables that are quick and easy to process, and especially when we're limited on time. So that way we don't have to necessarily rely on a convenience item or a pre-processed item, but just making choices in the grocery store or at the Kitchener Market that make it easier for your meal prep. Asparagus is a great one because really you wash it. We're gonna trim off our ends, okay? So you can always do it like this and get that natural breaking point for your asparagus. I'm just gonna take my knife and kind of trim off the bottom ends here. Again, just for a little bit of speed here. Then I'm gonna lay them on my baking sheet. You're gonna notice throughout this video, I love being able to just pop things into the oven because it just means I don't have to babysit in and watch it the whole time. I can start on something else. So I think that's a great tip for all of you guys that are trying to speed up your meal prep in the kitchen. I've got my asparagus and some peppers on my sheet pan. If I was doing this for my whole family, I would do 2 or 3 peppers, a full pound of asparagus, and I would get these on the pan. Next, I'm going to drizzle with just a little bit of oil. Okay, over the whole thing. Again, season with a little bit of salt. I think, guys, sometimes people don't like vegetables because we just don't treat them with the same love and care that we do to our proteins. So if we can find ways to add a little bit more flavor to our vegetables, maybe we'll be a little bit more excited about eating them. And to finish it off, I'm just gonna add a little tiny sprinkle of Parm cheese to my asparagus. Then I'm gonna go ahead and pop these in the oven, and then I'm gonna show you guys how to assemble a really quick salad. I have gone ahead and washed up one romaine heart. I trimmed off the tops and I trimmed off the bottom. And what I did was I just went ahead and washed this entire head. I like to wash it before I tear it up into little pieces. One, it makes it so much easier to see if there's dirt or anything that you've missed. And also, this is a great make ahead tip as well, guys. You guys are getting like so many of my professional tips as a personal chef right now. So make sure that you are taking some notes, or you come back and watch this video again, just to make sure that you don't miss anything. So you see what I'm doing right now is I am just patting it dry with a paper towel. And then I am going to you can just stack these on top of each other in a container or in a Ziploc bag. If you're trying to be aware of your carbon footprint and are using reusable containers, this is a great way to do that. I would suggest using a paper towel and just putting it on top in the container. Just it helps to absorb some of the moisture and water from your lettuce. And then this is going to make it so easy to make lunches, salads for lunches or for dinners. So that is another one of my little tidbits for you guys. I'm just gonna finish adding the rest of the ingredients to my bowl. Some cherry tomatoes I just cut in half. Again, guys, this is all about making it easy and quick for you to have a healthy meal. This is gonna come together in no time for you. I'm gonna add the protein, and to wrap it up, I'm gonna show you how to make your own homemade dressing. I've got 4 ounces of chicken here, which was actually only about 3/4 of one of the chicken breasts that I had in the oven. I cooked that chicken breast at 375 for about 15 minutes or so to an internal temperature of 165, which is what you're looking for your chicken pieces. I am just going to put this on top of my salad. Oh, that looks so good, guys. Like, would you not be excited to be eating this every single day? I'm excited. It smells amazing in here. It has not taken very long to put this together whatsoever. Top it with some bean sprouts since we are doing an Asian salad. I did just blanch these quickly in boiling water for just a couple minutes. And now, finally, I'm going to show you guys how to make a salad dressing. So quick and easy. You're going to wonder why you've been using store-bought. I have some orange juice in the bottom of my mason jar. To that, I'm just grating in a clove of garlic. I love my little hand grater. It makes it so easy. I don't have to get out a cutting board for just such a small amount of garlic or ginger. For this, though, I am going to add just a tiny bit of dried ginger. Again, just playing on those Asian flavors. A little bit of salt. Some soy sauce, olive oil. Okay, and you can add also some rice wine vinegar or apple cider vinegar. All of us don't always have rice wine vinegar in the house unless we cook with these ingredients a lot. So what I normally do is I just tend to rely on apple cider vinegar as kind of one of my more neutral flavors that I would use. And then we're just going to give it a shake. And guys, literally, that's it. You have your own homemade dressing. I'm just going to give it a little taste, make sure. That is really, really good. Super easy. I probably need just a little bit more oil to get my ratios right. You guys will find the recipe below, so you'll know exactly how much of each thing to use. All January long, the Kitchener Market is putting on a health and wellness series Tuesday nights. So if you are looking to just kickstart your wellness in 2021, be sure to check out the City of Kitchener Facebook page for all of those events. You can also find all the information on the kitchenermarket.ca website. Make sure you guys are coming out. The market is still open, guys. Even though we're in lockdown right now, the Kitchener Market is open. You can head over again to the kitchenermarket.ca to see all of their safety protocols. They're open on Saturdays from 7 a.m. to 2 p.m. for all of your fruits, vegetables, meats, cheeses, and so many other fantastic things. Be sure to head out and support our local farmers and businesses. I look forward to seeing you guys online or at the Kitchener Market really soon. See you next time.